the tools of queer ecology, I think, are assuming, questioning that assumption, because if you think about it, in order to be aware of the assumption, you kind of have to have an assumption first. So not having any assumptions about anything is also not the answer, because then you never question anything. If I never thought of that table, then I'd never question why that table was there, and then it would cease to probably exist in my line of vision. In the same way, you never think about how Black people are poorer in certain areas. You will never solve the problem of Black people being poorer in certain areas. So there needs to be an assumption that is made in the first place. But don't just stop there. Question the assumption to the point that you think, well, what on earth am I talking about? Like, what does this mean? Question it with other people. You assume and question within different areas and environments, with different communities, with people who have a very different perspective to you. In order to do that, you kind of have to ask people what their perspective is, because otherwise you're never going to know what anyone's assumptions are of anything. So you have to find out what people's perspectives are. And if you can do all of these things, then well done, you've got the privilege to do them. So you should probably be doing them. And then you can, in that way, make spaces more comfortable for other people to do the same thing. Because you can build upon that. So it's kind of, it's this step process. If you find that you can do these things, it's not really your own fault a lot of the time. You just don't have access to the tools to be able to do it. The fact that you're trying is a massive step. So I'd hope that you'll come away from the session thinking, well, what do I think is normal? Because thinking about stuff that's already quite strange is all very well and good. But it's actually a lot more useful to think of stuff that's normal and think, well, why is that normal? Like, what is that? So I'd love for everyone, you don't have to talk about it, but to go away from this session and think, what is all the normal stuff in my life? And how can I completely tear that into shreds? And not make myself feel sad about it, but simply to go, well, it exists as this thing, but also, why does it exist as that thing? Why do we call a phone phone?